At 5:30 in the morning, Lagos was still quiet, but Ahmed was already awake. The small room he called home felt colder than usual, not because of the weather, but because of everything he was going through. He sat on the edge of his bed for a moment, staring at nothing, trying to gather strength for another day that felt like every other day. Hard, uncertain, and heavy. He stepped out into the street with tired eyes and an empty pocket. The city was already beginning to wake up, horns sounding in the distance, people rushing, everyone chasing something. Ahmed walked with them, but deep down he felt like he was standing still in life. By evening, he was heading back home when something on the ground caught his attention. A worn 500 Nigerian Nairas note, slightly dirty, lying close to the roadside where people passed without noticing. He almost ignored it too, but something made him stop. He bent down and picked it up. There was writing on it. "This money will change your life if you help others without expecting anything in return." For a moment he just stood there, staring at the note. Lagos noise faded around him, like the world had paused just for that second. He didn't understand it, but something about those words stayed with him. Later that day, he bought bread and water for an old woman sitting quietly by the roadside. She didn't ask for anything. She just looked at him and smiled in a way that made him feel something he hadn't felt in a long time: peace. He didn't know it then, but someone had been watching from a distance. The next morning, that same stranger approached him. Not with pity, not with judgment, but with opportunity. A simple offer that Ahmed would never have imagined for himself just days before. From that moment, things didn't change overnight, but they began to shift. Slowly, quietly, like a door that had been locked for years finally starting to open. He kept helping people, not because he expected anything back, but because something inside him had changed. A child across the road, an elderly man carrying heavy loads, a stranger who simply needed direction. Piece by piece, his life started to feel different. And somehow, as he kept moving forward, life kept meeting him halfway. Until one day, curiosity pushed him to find out where that note came from. What he discovered didn't make him richer, but it changed how he saw everything. The person behind it was gone, but what they left behind was still alive, moving through people like him. That evening, Ahmed stood alone as the sun went down over Lagos. The same city that once felt too heavy to survive now looked different. Not easier, but brighter. He folded the 500 Nigerian Nairas note carefully and kept it in his pocket. Not because it was special, but because of what it awakened in him. And for the first time, he understood that nothing ever truly changed his life except the choices he made when no one was watching.